Actually, welcome back to
Hashtag just saying.
It's loud in my ears. It's the opposite of every rap song. Turn me down in my headphones. Turn me down in my headphones.
Yep.
Okay, so Joe's not here. Oh, he had to work. Working sucks.
What are you gonna do?
I know. So, no, I'm trying to get quick in my head. Okay, so, for the video folks, you can listen to the audio on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, or Music. I don't know.
I got none of that.
I know, he's got nothing.
Google Play Me?
Google
Play Me?
Google me. Anchor
Drop your anchor and listen.
and Spotify.
Look out for us and spot us.
Now I just found out today, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. If you are an Amazon user and you have Audible, we are actually on Audible. Actually. So I was very excited because I actually am an Audible person because I don't have time to read, but I enjoy being read to.
Right.
So
You read for me.
yeah, I know. You read it for me in your sultry British voice. So I enjoy that.
All right, say what?
I know. And then he ran down the hole.
Run down the hole
Yes, he did.
and stab that bitch.
No, boy. So there's that. I was very excited. I just found that out today. I was like, ooh. And it's free. So it's still free.
If it's free.
It's for me.
Right.
Now, this is kind of funny. Well, kind of funny.
Ah.
So I was sitting here the other day, and I got a text. Now, my sister, you can do like what my sister's doing, and she is listening on the Anchor app, and she went back to the beginning. Not quite the beginning, because I think it starts at episode 200 on the Anchor app. But, so she's been starting at 200, she's working her way back. Now, earlier in the day, about an hour before she texted me the thing I'm about to tell you, she texted me there was a hot dog van called the Wiener Mobile outside of her work. And she took a picture of it and she sent it me. She's like, look, wieners! And I was laughing. I'm like, wieners in a van. That's great. So then she texted me, without context, mind you.
They come to you.
And wieners should come to me. Wieners should come to me in a van. Wieners.
This is 269.
Wieners. You know what? I like a good hot dog. Around here, we've got like spikes. But I don't like spikes because I'm very particular about the bun. I like my wiener to have a good bun. And they don't have a very good bun. There's not a good bun. I mean,
You
it's...
like a good British bun, don't you?
No. Well, it's too crunchy. I don't like that crunchy of a bun. It's just how I work. So...
If I have a hot dog, I like my hot dog bun
Yeah.
soft.
Yes.
Untoasted.
I mean, like a fresh...
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not like these aren't freshly made. They're freshly made. It's just that they're a little... I don't know. They're a little too crunchy for me. So I don't particularly like them. I also like a good bun to dog ratio. You can't have like a mile of bun and like no hot... I like the hot dog to meet both buns. Both sides of the bun.
Both buns, hun.
Exactly! Meet me at the bun, hun. So, anyway, so she texted me the Wienermobile, and I was laughing about that for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then without context, she texts me, yes, they should have dogs at a funeral. And I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, so I texted her back, and I said, is the hot dog guy at a funeral parlor? I was like, because I can't tell you if I think that's inappropriate or not. I was like, I've never been in a funeral and it's been catered by a Wienermobile. I was like, but it is the South, so I don't know what's happening down there, right?
It sounds like it doesn't fit,
I know.
but
So,
I wouldn't mind if there was one nearby.
well, thank you.
When
Thank
it's
you.
done, I'll go get one.
I'm in.
You are hungry by the time the funeral is over.
I'm in mourning. Hold the relish. That's just how I would. I was like, no. Hold the relish. It's a sad day. I'm in mourning. So I wrote her back and I was like, is the Wienermobile at a funeral home? And she goes, no. I'm listening to episode 218. And apparently it was the episode that I had gone to her father-in-law's funeral. And I had seen a dog. And I was like, oh, dog. At the funeral thing. And so she was remarking that the hot dog, the dogs were there to like be therapy dogs and help people feel better. And I was like, oh, I thought you meant like hot dogs were at the funeral to make people feel better. Because I might feel better if I had a hot dog and I was at a funeral. I don't know.
I like when the hot dog's longer than the bun.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. You know what? Oh,
An extra bite on each end.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb. I know. This is a hill.
Too far.
I know. But I don't like, there are people who, like, for a hot dog, and especially, like, in Rhode Island, they have this Coney, what do they call it? The Onlyville, the New York system, where the guy takes the hot dogs and he lines them up, and he's like, boom, 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 boom. And they put, like, this meat sauce thing on them, which, And, I mean, it's a decent hot dog, and my thing with that is that I don't like when you bite into a hot dog and it snaps, like, you get that kind of skin, like, the casing is really thick, and so you get a snap to it.
Uh-huh.
There's some people who are like, that's awesome, love the snap, and I'm like, no, I don't want my hot dog to be, like, snapping at me.
Right.
No.
Scold them.
So anyway, she sent me
Smack
that.
on the nose.
She sent me that, and it was completely out of context. I was very confused.
That would be too.
So I was like, okay. But, I mean, it was the week of that, because earlier in the week, my niece, poor Nikki, had sent me a thing. Apparently, in another episode, we had talked about my parents' house, and how my sister had a dream. She had a dream that somebody died in the house, but they really didn't. So she's texting me frantic. Wait, is Grandma's house haunted? She's like, somebody died in there? Like, I was like, no, wait, what are you talking about? So I had to set her straight on all of that stuff. I was like, you need to listen again. That's not what I said. And then she's like, wait, so Grandma felt somebody standing next to her? Yes, that is true. Yes.
Does she also know that we don't even remember what the hell we did last week? Never mind going back to the early 200s.
That's my issue, and I don't mind if they have, like, a comment or something. It's just, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, wait, what? That's so good.
I remember some things we talked about, but
I don't.
overall, that doesn't even sound familiar.
I don't remember much.
Shit happens when you get older.
And it's not, like, lack of wanting to. I do.
We can't remember what the hell we talked about at the end of each episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's sad.
I mean, that's
We
age.
just spent like almost 2 hours on a good show. And, what were we talking about?
Oh, I know. And you sit there and go, wait, what?
We spent like 15 minutes trying to remember.
But the good thing about that, right, is that even we can go back and listen to older episodes, and it's brand new. Because I don't remember what the hell. I'm like, wait, what? What are we talking about?
The old episodes are new. Okay.
If I don't remember it, it's new to me. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I want to get right into this, right?
All right. Jump in.
Yeah. So we're gonna
First.
We're gonna climb into the lap of conversation right
cuddle.
now. So I know.
Cuddle and laugh.
Conversation cuddle. Oh, and by the way, be sure and treat the like button like it owes you money and hit it, along with the bell and subscribe. Isn't that lovely?
And help get some more subscribers.
Yeah,
We appreciate all the views. That's awesome.
We gotta start doing the subscription bag again.
Please.
So, I know.
Please subscribe.
So, okay. Back in December, I ordered this DVD, right? Now, it was coming to me from the UK, okay? I don't know. I feel like that's relevant. I just want to give you...
Do you have the right player for it?
Yes. Yes, I have a multi-region DVD. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I was going to say, those Region 2s don't play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. So I'm just trying to give you all the information so you can decide whether or not I'm the asshole in this. I don't think I am. But
No!
I don't think I am either. So I ordered this DVD set back in December, right? I was waiting for it. I got an email that it was running late, okay? Everything I ordered, I got that email, like, hope you didn't want this right away, because it's running late. So I was trying to be patient, right? Now, I waited until about the beginning of February, and when February hit, I said, I'm not getting any tracking info on this. It just says, hey, it's running late. So I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, I would have questioned that a month ago.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be patient, and I'm not a patient person, so I was like...
Usually for me, it's something from the UK.
Yeah.
Would normally take around a week to a week and a half at least.
Well, I mean...
Sometimes 2 weeks.
It was the Christmas... It was Christmas season, and you know how effed up the mail was.
Yeah.
Right?
So I would give it that 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. So I gave it until the beginning of February, and then I was like, I gotta reach out.
Then touch someone.
So I bought it off of an independent seller on Amazon. So, and Amazon makes it like you have to jump through hoops to contact the seller directly. So I finally, I know. So I was finally able to get through the right hoop. And I got to contact the seller, and I was like, listen, I ordered this back in December. All I'm seeing is that it's running late. I have no tracking info on this. Can you maybe check into it and let me know where it is, like how long it's going to be? I don't mind waiting if it's, going to be a couple more weeks, but just let me know.
I hate waiting.
I know, me too.
I'm very waiting for stuff that's will be here within a week.
Yeah, I'm very impatient. So they wrote me back.
I want it now.
Yeah, they wrote me back and they said,
oh.
well, we've had an issue with things returning to our warehouse, and your package came back to the warehouse. It's like sitting here.
Well, thank you for telling me.
And that's kind of what I said. I was like, and you didn't reach out to me?
You could have.
Yeah.
You should have. Responsibility of the seller.
Thank you. So, they're like, sorry, confirm your address, and we are sending it right out.
You go outside, look at the house, and say, yes, this is my house?
So I confirmed my address.
I would have.
As they asked. And I wrote them back. I said, this is my address. You are correct. Send it on. I'll be happy to finally get it. So...
Feel free to put it on rush delivery now.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, why wouldn't you rush this now? It's your fault.
Right.
Right? So, this gets so bad, right?
I'll bet.
Oh, yeah.
It's
so
luck.
I wait 2 more weeks.
Ugh.
I see nothing. I'm using the same tracking because I thought, well, they're just going to use the same tracking thing. They're just going to throw it back in the thing. So I'm using the same tracking and I'm getting the same thing. Package running late. So I wrote to them.
Shit.
Now, bearing in mind it was 2 weeks past, I waited since our last communication. I said, it's been 2 weeks. I see that it still says running late. Did you change the tracking number? Or what's going on with that? If there's a different tracking number, maybe you could give it to me so that
would help.
I could keep track of where the package is, hence tracking. They wrote me back and said, oh,
it's running late.
We haven't shipped it yet. I lost my shit, dude. I was like,
asking for a refund by now.
I was like, are you kidding me? And they're like, sorry, you won't get it until the end of March now. And I went, nah. I wrote back and I said, I want a refund. I'm not waiting until the end of March.
Atta girl.
I know.
And they should remember, at the end,
yeah,
you have the power, because you leave.
Ooh, I have power.
You leave the feedback.
I
think that's more power than anything.
Well,
because you can say or give them so little stars that you want.
This gets kind of muddled. Okay, so here we are. I asked for a refund. They're like, you know what? We get it. We're sorry. So we're gonna refund your money. Now, I don't want you folks to think like I'm flipping out over like just this little DVD. This was a DVD set, an $80 DVD set.
Yeah, I'd be all over that too.
So I was like, I want my set. You're not gonna give me my set. I want my money back.
Right. Keep the set. Watch it yourself.
So the only seller on Amazon with this set was this person.
Of course.
And I went, I want the set, but I don't want it from them, and I've already asked for my money back. I can't rebuy, right? So I said, let me try eBay, right? So I download the eBay app. I go on eBay. eBay has it. Some seller in the UK, they're like, ooh, it turns out to be about 35 American dollars, which I'm like, I'm already saving money, right? I'm like, this is great. I got my money back, and I'm getting the set cheaper. So I bought it. And it wasn't like I had to bid. It was like, buy it now. Boom, I bought it now. Oh, me too. Me too. So...
I used to like making an offer. But I'll get into that later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got something. I'm not quite on that, too, but... So...
It's not the same.
So I hit buy it now. I want it. I want it.
I want it now. Now.
See that? I want it. Give it to me.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, this was a total shut up and take my money moment. So, I bought the set. I bought it on Wednesday. Today is Friday. I've heard nothing from these people. I had to write to them today and be like, are you going to send this out? I had texted Sean because Sean's an eBay king. He'd been messing on eBay forever. So I was like, is it normal for them to, like, wait 8 days to ship something out, or what? So I haven't heard back from them, even though, now the thing I don't understand is their feedback. The feedback is like, shipped fast. Oh, I got it early. Boom, shipped right away.
Yeah, from what? People that live there in the UK with them?
Communication, awesome. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not getting any of this because they not only have they not written back, but they've not yet shipped my item. But when I go to the order status, it says I'll receive it. It has a receive day of next week. So I find that a little strange because it doesn't say that it's been shipped, but it says you'll have it by the 26th, 27th. So I'm a little weirded out by that. Now, while I was on eBay, I was looking for, there's a couple of other things that I wanted, so I was hitting, like, save. You know, you hit the little...
Save.
I was hitting the little heart or whatever, and it's like, oh, save that to my watch list. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that when you save something to your watch list, people can see that.
I didn't either.
Oh, yeah. Because I get a communication from somebody who says, oh, I see you saved... all right, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's an autograph picture of this actor that I like, right? I'm going to have it all framed up. Boom.
British man?
It's a British guy.
Yeah, there you go.
I saved 2. I ended up buying both of them, but that's a different story. So...
They go up here on the wall somewhere.
Oh, yeah. They're going to be framed nice. I'm going to go, boom, right up on the wall.
Just put one of them right here.
I might. One of them is...
this wall's naked.
I know. One of them might, I think, go there, or might... I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. One might go behind you. because he's the actor is anyway. It's well, I don't want to give it away because
We'll wait till it shows up.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a picture and there's something creepy happening, and then it's like, oh, that'd be funny to put up there. So I get a communication from the seller, and they're like, hey, saw you watching this thing. If you buy it, I'll give you 15% off. And I went, done! Like, let's do this. Like, okay, because I was thinking about buying it anyway, and you've just, given me the incentive. So I was like, yeah, I'll take 15% off. Boom, let's do it.
So that's why I get all those offers then.
Maybe. Do you get a lot of offers from people? Like
for stuff that I haven't watched, yeah. That makes sense now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know they could see that. And the guy wrote me, or girl, I don't know. And they're like, hey, saw you watching this thing. If you want to buy it, 15% off. I was like, yeah, I want to buy it. I was gonna buy it anyway. You're saving me money. That's what's happening here. So I happily bought that, and then I said, you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well buy the other photo that I was looking at. So I went and I bought that too. And those, I got a notification that they were going to be shipped within a day. It was a few hours of buying it, which is why I was so confused about the DVD set. I'm like, why hasn't this person got on the ball? What's going on with you?
Sometimes wait a few days.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people, they marked it as being shipped.
Yeah.
Like right after you buy it, and all they really do is go on, like print out the shipping labels,
mm-hmm.
and they marked it as shipped. And then after that, to me, in my mind, it's a matter of them getting to the post office within the next day or two.
Ah.
But it's still in there as saying shipped.
I see.
Well, it's not really shipped. Like, you just bought it. How's it fucking shipped already?
I mean, I know. I mean, I'm not in a huge hurry for it because they're just signed things. I want the goddamn DVD set. That's the thing. I'm like, when is that coming? Supposedly next week, if the thing is to be believed.
And when you buy stuff on Amazon, because I'm not on there as much as I am on eBay.
Oh, I like it.
Does this show the seller's username?
Yes. And now here's the thing that you can finish your thought.
I was gonna say compare the names and make sure they're different.
Oh yeah.
Because you said you found it on eBay, but it's in the UK as well, right?
Yes.
And it's taken a while for them to get back to you.
Oh.
So imagine if it's the same person.
Oh God, I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. Check the username.
Now I'm sad. I mean, I don't think it's the same. But just because the username's not the same, well, I mean...
Or it's even similar.
The thing that has me thinking that it's not the same person is the fact that I got it much cheaper. Mm-hmm. I mean, if it was the same person, I would think they'd be selling it around the same price.
Or they recognize you. I better offer this one off.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Now, what happened is... I was so irritated by their incompetence. And this is the seller from Amazon. I got nothing with the eBay guy yet. We'll see. Yeah.
Let's hope it's not the same person.
So I wrote a scathing review on Amazon. I detailed everything that happened with my transaction, and I was like, this seller sucks. Like, plain and simple. And I got a letter or email from Amazon, and they were like, you can't really do that. And I was like, why? But why? And they said, well, it's a product review. You're supposed to review the product. You're leaving feedback about the seller. And I'm like, yeah, but people should know that the seller sucks. So that seller sucks. So I think there's a way. They had mentioned some mumbo jumbo about like you can go and possibly leave feedback on the seller page or something. I'm gonna try to do that because they sucked. I mean, that's a level of incompetence you don't see. That's staggering.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, we have an issue with things coming back to the warehouse, and your package was sitting here. Why didn't you send it out, you dicks? What's wrong with you?
Or at least tell you, oh, it was sitting here, we found it, or it came back to the warehouse.
Oh,
I have it right here. I'll get it out to you as soon as I can.
seriously.
Yeah.
Now, what is... Because Sean does eBay stuff all the time. So...
No, I've been on there a lot lately.
Have you?
Like, out of nowhere, I just got this urge just to start watching WWE pay-per-views and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
From, like, the days when Mr. Kennedy was there.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why I got one of his shirts on.
Yeah.
And why the still is me holding the mic up similar to him.
Yeah.
So I've been getting every pay-per-view on DVD between 2005 and 2009 that he was involved with.
Okay.
Which is kind of tough because besides 2007, he got injured a lot and he was out a lot.
You ain't joking. He was out a lot.
That pissed me off because he was my favorite at the time.
Yeah.
And I was also hoping, maybe a DVD set would come out for Kennedy. No. He was out too much for them to probably have footage. And then he had the quarrel with Randy Orton that got him fired.
Okay.
I guess he did a move on Randy, and Randy ended up landing wrong, and he blamed Kennedy, and the political thing, and he got Kennedy fired.
Backstage politics.
Yep.
Oh my. I don't know what to say. Oh my goodness.
I've been doing quite a bit of shopping, but I've been getting a lot of the DVDs for like less than maybe $6 to $8 range.
Oh, it's nice when it's a bargain, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Isn't it? My gosh.
Especially for these past DVDs. And for me doing this.
Yeah.
Like
What?
Sometimes I get like 3 DVDs for like $20. It's like when we went to that store.
Oh, I miss movie stuff so much.
Me too.
I could feel my arms.
You did.
Go up there with $20 and get change.
We had stacks like this.
Oh my God, so many stacks. Now I go up to Bull Moose, and it's up in New Hampshire. It's not as cheap, but still pretty cheap.
Decent.
I'll take it. Better than full retail, I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're like, I don't know, because some movies, you watch the movie, and then like, you know, when you're younger, and you go, oh, this is a good movie. And then you go to watch it as an adult, and you're like, wow, this is a steaming pile of crap. Why did I think this was a good movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not as good as you remember it.
No.
You're like, oh, this is disappointing. I paid full price. No. I'm not paying full price. Forget it. No. And, what is the... boy. I don't remember it, the number. Isn't there... excuse me. Some WrestleMania that's like the coveted WrestleMania. And, like, I don't know. I feel like there was a WrestleMania a few years ago that you were trying to obtain, and it's difficult to get, and everybody charges like mad money for it.
WrestleMania 17.
Ah, there he goes.
It's because it was the best match between Stone Cold and The Rock.
Okay, that's the only reason?
I think so.
Oh,
More than likely.
okay.
It's a special 2-disc set.
Was that in Boston?
No, that was in Houston.
Houston. My goodness. But
I can't remember shit, but I can remember that pay-per-view.
I couldn't remember what number it was. But that's all the same to me. What number are you?
17.
17, really? So what year was that? 90...
14 was 98.
Ooh. Nah, look at him.
2001?
Look at him do math. 2001, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair. Was there anything else? Is there anything else on the card that would make it like worth the while? Is it just for that one match?
I want to say it's for that one match.
Aww.
At the same time, Austin decided he wanted to go heel.
Oh, okay.
So he like kind of did the what everyone wouldn't expect.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of sided with Vince.
Oh, yeah. I remember that whole story thing. That was like, oh, this ain't gonna last. They're natural enemies.
And then JR was saying that Austin was making a deal with the devil and shit.
It's like when you see a little bird sitting on top of a crocodile, and you just know that, like, if that bird moves the wrong way, he's just gonna be lunch.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. McMahon was the bird.
Austin always gave him the bird.
I know. Speaking of which,
Bad movie.
Well, I mean,
Never buy it.
I know. I gotta think about
I won't even
movies.
take it for free.
I gotta think about movies in the second half. But now Joe is missing. He would occupy this area. If he was here, I would say to him, I actually watched that rock show.
Oh, Pebble?
Well, here's the thing, right?
Baby Rock?
It's structured really strangely. I'm not really sure what to make of it. The first episode was okay. I'm gonna hold my opinion fully.
It's like the third or fourth episode.
For at least another couple of episodes because it jumps around a lot and I don't really like that.
No, I'd rather just go in sequence.
It's like in one he's telling one story and he's like 8, and then he starts telling another story and he's like
College?
in high school, and then another story and he's in college, and I'm like, we're all over the place. It's not. I mean, I thought we'd go from youth to.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's him doing some sort of biography interview, and he's telling these stories, and then we kind of watch them unfold. I mean, it's not horrible, but it wasn't what I was expecting either.
Right.
So I was a little like, oh. But I guess if you really, really like The Rock, you'll like it. I mean, I don't really. He's all right. His thing. I think he should take a break more.
Or go back to movies.
Well, he's in everything, and it's like, you know what, man? Take a longer break.
Well, he is good friends with Kevin Hart.
Oh, jeez, he's in everything too. It's like take a bit of a break in between projects, so we're not getting movie after movie after movie because
I like The Rock up until about 2004.
we see him too much.
Yes.
That's my thing. Him and Kevin Hart see him too much. It's like, okay.
My favorite years to watch The Rock was 2003. When
Is this like wrestling or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When he came back as a heel.
Yeah.
And 98, 99.
Mm-hmm.
When he was a heel.
So you like Bad Rock?
Yeah.
You like Naughty Rock?
Still, all through those years, though, he was funny as hell. Face or heel.
Oh, I mean, he's charismatic, and I mean, that's what carries him. It's just that, I don't know, I don't need to see him in everything.
No.
You know, and my mom loves him, so I'm sure she's watched it. But, I don't know, I'll have to get her review. My dad will probably watch it too, but it was actually, excuse me, it was kind of interesting, actually. Because when talking about him as a kid, they were showing some of the older wrestlers, because his dad used to be a wrestler, a lot of people know that. And so, like,
Rocky Johnson.
So they went to, like, his grandmother's house, I think, and, like, yeah, the Junkyard Dog is just sitting there, hanging out, and he's like, hey, what's up? And it was kind of cool because when they showed the person, like, they would put this thing on the screen that kind of looked like a bubblegum card. So you get, like,
this is
yeah, right, exactly. It's like Junkyard Dog, and then like the Iron Sheik and stuff like that.
Actor.
Yeah, essentially. Like I was thankful for that because if they hadn't have told me I was looking at the Junkyard Dog, I never would have known that.
Right.
Because
I've seen a clip for the that show.
Excuse me.
The guy,
Yep.
To me, the guy who's playing Andre the Giant does not look anything like Andre the Giant.
He doesn't. No.
He's a big guy, but no.
No. And they had like the Iron Sheik, which I mean, again, with the bubblegum card came up, and I was like, oh. But I would have got it anyway because he was talking with a little bit of an accent. So I was like, oh.
Younger Sheik.
Young Sheik. It's Young Sheik. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the next episode will be a little bit better.
Hopefully.
I don't like the jumping around. I was hoping for something a little more structured, but
No, that's why I attend to those movie documentaries.
yeah.
Especially ones like some of the ones I have, like the way the Jacksons started out up to Michael going solo.
Mm-hmm.
It was in order, and I have one of the Temptations just like that.
Oh, I think I have that one.
Temptation one?
I think I have that. Yeah, the Temptation one. I think I have that.
It's really good.
I think I have it.
I think these were all ones that used to be on like VH1 or something.
I think I got it at Movie Stop. I think so. I think I got it there. Nice. Yeah, because it was mad cheap. So I was like, oh. But I remember seeing it on VH1.
Most likely, yeah.
VH1 used to play movies
Yeah.
about music.
And they
Just
also
so
had
you
like
know.
behind the music and some good shit back then.
A friend of mine texted me, I think it was like a week ago. And she said that, I don't remember the streaming service. I think it's Vivo or something. That they have like a music video channel. Like they're becoming a new MTV.
Nice.
So I said, oh, that's kind of cool. And she's as old as I am. So I said, remember music videos? You remember? And she's like, yeah, I remember. And I was like, MTV used to do like all kinds of, I was like,
Yeah.
music videos way back when were like movies. Like they had a whole thing.
I used to love the ones that were tied into a movie because you always get to see clips from the movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But, I said, oh, let me know when, like, they're doing an 80s, like they have an 80s thing. And she texted me the other day, and she's like, oh, they have 80s now. And I was like, oh, no! I was like, I may have to go on there now and check out some of the 80s music videos. Because some of those were crazy. Like, you get the video, and then you're looking at it, and you're like, what am I watching? Oh my gosh! What is this supposed to be?
I feel like that with the song from Dragnet, City of Crime,
Yeah,
with Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks in it.
yeah.
When I was younger, back in like 87 to 89, I thought it was a really cool video and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now I look at it and I'm like, this dancing is horrible.
Bad choreography can be really, really funny.
That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
In a bad way.
But you know that, like, whoever the choreographer was, they were like, we are going to have to simple this down for these two guys. And even that was just horrible.
It should have been a little more simpler because at the time Dan had a little belly, and when you watch Dan in the video,
Yeah.
there were times that he had to lift his leg up. You can tell his weight was kind of making him struggle. I felt bad for Dan.
Poor Pudge. Getting it done.
Just a fact.
Okay, we're going to... I know, you just cough.
Yeah.
We're probably going to continue that conversation if you want to check it out on all the other sites that we told you about earlier. I hope I get my DVD soon. I still have a toothache. Sean's got something to tell you. Tell him, Sean.
Have we got everything? And watch City of Crime with Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks. You'll see why I said what I said. If you smell...
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Now do it now.
If you smell what hashtag just saying is saying.
Now it won't do it. You know what? It's feast or famine with this thing.